Hello everyone, I am Veena Bhende, working as an assistant professor in AISSMS IOIT Department of Computer Engineering. In last lecture of software engineering and project management, we are focused about what is the definition of exact software we are going to use. Now let's begin with the refreshing the definition of software. That is, these are nothing but the instructions, and when those instructions are executed, it provides the desired features, functions, and performance. The data structures are provided in such kind of softwares to manipulate the data which we are going to use. Documentation or descriptive information is done to know the previous records which we have used. Now, the exact coming on the topic is software engineering definition. So, what is meant by the software engineering means? The IEEE technically defines the software engineering as it is the application of systematic, disciplined, quantifiable approach to the development, operation, and maintenance of software. That is the application of engineering to the software. So now what is meant by the software engineering means such which kind of software we have to produce. For that purpose, the different kinds of scenarios we are using. So such scenarios are given here. That is, it should be systematic, it should be disciplined, it should be quantifiable, it is a it should be given the proper output for the proper input. Now, engineering approach to develop software is building construction analogy. Which kind of analogy we have to use? Systematic collection of past experience, that is which kind of methods, which kind of techniques, which kind of guidelines we are going to use. So what is meant by the software process is? Software process is nothing but is a collection of different kinds of activities, actions, tasks to create a work product. Final product, when we have to generate, it should be appropriate, and for that purpose which kind of activities, actions we are going to done. An activity strives to achieve a broad objective, that is a with communicate with the stakeholder. Now here, what is meant by the stakeholders are nothing but the everyone which is related with that software, and it is applied regardless of the application's domain, its size, and complexity of that effort. An action encompasses a set of tasks that products a major work product, that is the architectural design. When we are going to done the architectural design model, so by that architectural design model we are coming to know that is which kind of actions we have to take to come to the final product. A task focuses on a small but well defined objective that produces a tangible outcome. So the main part of software engineering is the five basic stages we have to follow for every software project. So first one is the communication. So what is meant by the communication? Communication with the every person. See, when we initiate any kind of project, for that initiation we need to communicate with every stakeholder, we need to communicate with the every end user what they exactly want and how they want to handle that product. So such kind of communication, when we placed effectively with the end user, at that time we came to know the exact requirements of the end user. Okay, so communication is a very basic and very important analyzing part to initiate any kind of project. Okay, the next one is the planning. See, these stages are very important because when we have to work on any software, we have to follow these stages one by one, and then only we can come to the conclusion. So, what is meant by the planning? Planning means after the communication, proper communication, when we came to the some problem statement. So, after the initialization of that problem statement, how to follow the workflow. See, the workflow word is given here, that is a very basic and very important word. Workflow means what is the workflow of your system. See, in software engineering subject there are different types of models are introduced. So according to our requirement, according to the project's requirement, according to the deadline, according to the task which we have to follow, By thinking all these things, we have to choose our workflow, and according to that we have to choose our model. So that's why the workflow word is very important here. In planning, we describe the technical task we have to perform, the different kinds of risk we may face. So everything which we have and everything which we have to face, all things are defined under the planning in software engineering. After that, modeling. So what is meant by modeling? It is a blueprint of a software. See, when we talk about a software, we consider it as a blueprint of a software. That is what exactly structure we have after the completion of the project. So modeling phase gives us the overview or review of our software. The next is construction phase. In the construction phase, the main two important parts are coding and testing. So code generation, the exact pseudocode generation, and after the generation of every code, the testing of that every code. These two important concepts are come under this construction phase. When we talk about the software, the construction is nothing but the coding and testing. So the last one is the deployment phase. In the deployment phase, see, as good as it is a last stage, but we consider it as a new beginning. Why it is so? Because in deployment phase, we also deliver a product and we take a customer feedback. So when we deliver a product, we need to maintain, we need to upgrade that product eventually, and after that, when we take a feedback, if there is any new features we have to add, so it may begin a new project. So deployment phase is acts as a end of the previous project and starting phase of the new product, because when we have a feedback, we can initiate according to the new feedback as a new project. So in software process, there are major concepts are software project tracking control, risk management, software quality assurance, and technical reviews. So project tracking and control means when we have a deadline, so timely we have to track our project, and when we have a project deadline, we have to track our project and we have to make a control on that project, because it should be go in a right direction to achieve the deadline. So project tracking and control is a very important phase in a software process. Risk management. If risks are not predefined, so if risks are occur, so how to overcome on that risk, how to fix that risk, we have to think about all this management in the risk management process. Software quality assurance. While tracking, while handling the risk, we have to focus upon the quality of that software. So we should maintain the quality of that software throughout. Technical reviews. After the completion of every unit, after the completion of every integration, we have to assess that product, we have to take the technical reviews of that product, that what next activity we have to perform, we came to know by taking the technical reviews of that product. Measurement. What exactly mean measurement in the software? In measurement, there is nothing but the different kinds of activities we have to perform. In that measurement, we have to communicate with the stakeholders, and we have to deliver that how to deliver that product, how to do that product. Such kind of measurements are taken here. Software configuration management, that is SCM. SCM means it manages the effects of change throughout the software process. If any change occur rapidly, if any change occur eventually in our project, so how to handle that change, such kind of management is done in the software configuration management. Reusability management, it defines criteria for work product reuse. If we generate a small part of software product, how to use in other software. So reusability of that software we have built it. Such kind of actions are given in the reusability management. Work product preparation and production, it encompasses the activities required to create a work product, such as model, documents, log, forms, and lists. So such kind of documentation things are done. Now software engineering practice. What is meant by software engineering practice is to understand the problem, what exactly problem we have, that is while defining the problem statement, the two phases, that is communication and its analysis, are came under this understand the problem. Plan the solution. For that problem statement, which kind of solution we can plan. So these stages are come under modeling and software designing. Carry out the plan, that is a code generation, and examine the result, that is testing and quality assurance. So these are the basics of software engineering. Thank you.